Hi guys! So it's time for another to buy or not to buy video, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I got a haircut, but I haven't. I've just actually pinned like the long bottom bit to give me a more of a bobby feel, also to get the hair off my neck because it is really hot and sweaty right now. Hello October! Abracadabra, cadabra, choo! No, that is not a wand. It is a lighter, guys. It's an electric lighter. So one of you peeps actually sent me this on Instagram in my DMs, and I thought, oh, it was really cool. It's an electric lighter, which is really nice. So it has these buttons here on the side. You can see once you put it on, it'll show you how much like charge there is on these lines. And then this actually, when you press this, is where it actually lights. So you can see. It's interesting. There are two things to this lighter, okay? Firstly, it ain't cheap. So this is about 750 rupees. Yeah, pretty like steep for, I guess, a lighter, but it's electric. It comes with a USB, so you can charge it here. And the lights actually show you how much charge there is. So yeah, it's definitely better in terms of like the fact that it's electric and like you get more use out of it and all of that. Is it convenient? Like, I wouldn't really use this for a gas stove because it would run out really quickly. For candles, again, I'm not someone who lights candles every day, okay? So I feel like the charge definitely drops if you don't use it for long. And the other thing, the other day I tried to light some agarbattis with this, okay? And it was really taking time to light. Like normally, you know, the agarbatti just lights. On this, it took much longer to light. And then this whole body, like I was trying to burn about 6-7 agarbattis to put them out in my plants for the mosquitoes. And because it was taking so long, this whole body was really hot. Like I almost felt like my hands were burning touching it, you know, like when you hold it. And I was like, oh my God, So, I mean, I'm not a big fan of this product, even though like it has some pluses. I feel just like the purpose of a lighter is to light, right? And if you're struggling with lighting something, also, I just feel like this whole charging, recharging bit is going to be a hassle because when you use a candle like once every few weeks, if you're like someone like me, you don't use it every day, the charge is going to run out, and then you have to like charge your lighter to light your candle, which is a bit extreme. And if you want to light like 10-20 things, the thing is going to get hot and you're not going to be able to like, you know, use it. Also, it took like 40 minutes to charge. Like the full charge took like 40 minutes, which is a really long time, I think, for like, you know, something like this. Like you imagine you have to charge it 40 minutes and then light 20 candles and charge it again and then light 20 candles. It's a lot. I mean, too many like cons in this one. So I'm gonna say not to buy. Next up, we have this bad boy. So this is the Oral-B Pro Timer electric toothbrush. Now I have one of these in my house. It's a fancier version of this. I just actually ordered this in lockdown because I was using a normal like manual like regular toothbrush here, and I just feel like honestly these clean much more. They are easier on the environment, obviously, because I'm someone who likes to replace my toothbrush normally every 2 to 3 months, and now you can just like change the heads on this, or you can actually replace the head and you don't have to replace like your full toothbrush. And I know a lot of you are going to be like, you can use the bamboo ones if you want to be easier on the environment, but guys, if you're someone like me, honestly, that's had like orthodontic treatment, I've worn braces for 3 years, my teeth are all crooked on the inside. The bamboo ones they just don't get the job done, and sadly I use them temporarily, but I just wasn't able to clean my teeth the way I'm supposed to, and they didn't really work for me, unfortunately. Even normal toothbrushes, I feel, don't do the job as well as this guy. Like my dentist recommended an electric toothbrush earlier, and I've been using it ever since, and I love how it feels. Also, this one has a 2-minute timer, which I think is fab because I'm someone who always like, you know, just done. It's also cheaper right now. Like I think it's 1600, but I got it for around 1300, I think, directly from the PNG site. So basically this comes with a charger like this where you just plug it in and, you know, you charge it and you can use it. You don't have to charge it frequently, honestly. I haven't charged it I think it's been what, over a week now already. Yeah, I haven't charged it. So it's not something you have to keep doing, which is like, I know it's irritating for a lot of people to keep recharging things. So yeah, it doesn't die out quickly. And yeah, it's just, this actually looks better than my one, the one I have at home, like the fancier one. They do the job of cleaning your teeth and reducing your visits to the dentist, especially like the right at the back. So this is definitely a to buy. Up next, we have this bad boy. This is again the Philips brush, the hot brush with keratin. I saw this during the Nykaa sale and I actually ordered it for my mummy, which is why I still have the box because it's not really for me. But my mom is someone who likes to kind of just blow dry her hair or have her hair straight. Like, she doesn't like hair like this. Like, she has my hair. Actually, I mean, I have her hair, but like, she doesn't like her hair like this. Like, I like volume, I like curl. She doesn't like that. She likes it like flat, sleek, straight. So I thought this would be easy for her to use because she can't really handle like straighteners and all of that. And it's got like these, 2 settings, like heat settings. It's really easy to use. Just that's it. That's all you push, and then you just keep brushing your hair, like this with the hair through. And basically these plates are heated and then your hair kind of gets straighter or like gives you like a blow dried effect. Now, I have used this a couple of times in the lockdown when I was trying to style my hair for some shoots, and it is really, really effective, honestly, for the price. So this was, I think I got it for around 2,800 or 700 during the sale. It's about 3,000 now, I think. So for the price, I think it's a great, great brush. Like, this is like, I think, what is that? What is the company? Daphne? The Daphne brush. Daphne brush ki sasti behan. The Daphne brush price is, and this is like 3 grand. That's what I mean. And essentially it does the same thing. I have really thick hair, so does my mom. And it manages to do that, like, blow dried effect very easily. What I don't like, the only like negative for me, is that it's not a wet styling brush, like that your hair has to be dry. And I'm someone who prefers like wet styling rather than doing like, like a dry ironing or whatever, because I wash my hair every day. So I like to kind of just wash style. That's one thing that I feel didn't work for me or wouldn't have worked for me if this was for me. But for my mom, it's perfect. She loves it. And I think it's really easy to use, which is great. So if you're someone who doesn't like to do a lot of heat tools, but you still want to look presentable, or you just want to brush things out before work. Like, I asked people on Instagram whether this was worth it before I bought it. And lots of people said that they used it before work and it was really convenient. And honestly, I would agree with that, because even with my hair, it takes like 5-10 minutes if you just want like a neat, presentable, not that obviously like proper, like straight and blow dried look, but it really, really works on thick hair as well, which is amazing. So for the price, I think it's definitely a good deal. I'm gonna say to buy. Up next, we have this little guy, the Venus Snap. Okay, now I've actually had this for a really long time. Like, the Gillette team sent it to me with a whole bunch of razors ages ago, before it was actually officially available. It's really, really cute. I will give you that for sure. It comes in this little case, so you can actually put it in and, so you just actually place it in here like this and you can close it. And the case has holes, so in case it's wet or whatever, it will not like get like worse. And you can just put this into your bag or like pop it into whatever. And yeah, it's like a whole, like a proper set. And of course, the packaging doesn't hurt. It's just pink and orange, which, I would be like incredibly drawn toward instantly. But this is a little expensive, guys. It's priced at about 680 rupees. And this is what I just saw online, like after the discounts and all of that. And essentially the blades on this are a little different. So I'm going to show you guys I'm going to ditch the cover because I need to show you this, which is my Gillette Venus. So the blades on this are a little different. Of course, you can use the Venus blade on this as well, but the blades that they give you with this are these with the bars on top, like the soapy bars. So it's kind of the same as the Gillette Breeze. Those are actually the cartridges that you get with this, basically, essentially like the soapy ones. which do not dry really quickly. And I remember saying this even with the Gillette Breeze. I had the same situation. When you place it onto a counter or anything when it's wet, the soap bars don't dry easily. And this is exactly what will happen with this in the box again. Like, unless it's completely dried and you put it in, it's going to be hard to kind of travel with. The main reason this is so small and compact is because it's meant to be in your bag, in your purse, or anywhere you can just travel with it, which I think is a great idea because I always ran around with this guy. So when I was a model, I'll be honest with you, we didn't have the Venus then, or did we have the Venus? We did have the Venus towards like the end of my modeling days. And I would put my whole razor, I had my razor in like my makeup kit, because when you're modeling, you know, sometimes you think, oh, and as I said, I've said this in many videos, like when I spoke about shaving as well, I've shaved my whole body. Like, I used to shave my whole body as a model. So sometimes you miss a patch here, a patch here. So I used to reach the shoot and find like hair here. And obviously now in real life, it doesn't really make a difference or whatever. But when you're on a set and you're shooting and it would be considered unprofessional according to me. So I would bring my razor and just go wherever there were patches. So I always walked around with one of these in my handbag. Okay, like I used to get stopped at the movie theaters. I remember they'd be like, "Ma'am, aapke paas razor kyun hai?" And I'd be like, because I'm hairy. But like for someone like me, this was a very normal thing to carry around. So at that point, would I have preferred this? Definitely, because it's more discreet, it's smaller, and it comes with the whole packaging thing. So you don't have to really like, you know, leave your blades and all. Like, I had to cover mine or put it in tissue, I remember, and put it in my bag and all. It was like a process, you know, like this is just, it's easy and gets the job done. But again, now current scenario, we're not leaving the house much, we're not going anywhere. Also, I do feel like for a quick fix, this is great. Like, as I said, for like those little bits or just doing like a muchi and things like that. But like to shave my whole body, like with the kind of hair someone like me had, I prefer this grip wise. Like, you know, this is a little like you have to hold it like this and just, it's not as easy. Like, this is like more grippy and more I know you're getting what I'm saying, but like if it came down to like me being able to use either this or this, I would definitely only use this. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't permanently make this my razor. Is it great for travel? Is it great to keep in your purse as an emergency thing? Yes. But is it worth the price for that? That's where I'm kind of on the fence about this one. So I'm saying, if you're someone like me that usually walks around with a razor in your bag, then maybe yes, to buy and keep this guy just for emergencies or for travel and things like that. But if you're someone who doesn't, like really, if you're someone who just wants to keep this in your house and use it, not to buy it. Buy this one. Then we have this bad boy, which is the Nescafé coffee mug thingamajig. So my best friend Nandini gifted me this. She's also in my K-drama review. She's part of the K-drama club, responsible for it. If you haven't watched that video, check it out here. But I love this because, you know, she gave it to me for my birthday because she knows going out and having coffee for me was like a thing, like my treat thing. And in the pandemic, obviously, I couldn't really do that often. So she got me this so you can make like fancy coffees at home, which is really, really cool. So you can see this is the mug, like it has a frother on the inside. And basically, it's like a one button thing. Like, you place it on the thing, you press a button, you can get like a hot cappuccino, or you can get like a cold like iced latte or whatever you want. They have all these various recipes. They also have an app that you can use to kind of get your stuff, like, you know, what you want. It's really, really easy to get fancy coffee, which is what I loved about this. Like, I've used a lot of coffee makers in the past in hotels or people's houses. And what I find is they're always so complicated, you know, like even the one with the pods, somehow like I always like either the pod gets lost or the pod is not punctured properly or something. Like, I don't know, like I'm doing something wrong always. With this guy, it was just really easy. You just put like coffee, milk, you know, boom, press the button. In 1 minute, you have a ready cappuccino. And it's like frothy and all, like, you know, like kind of like you see like an actual cappuccino. And what the best part is, this doubles as a mug. So you don't really need to actually use a separate cup. Also, you can just drink from this directly. So it's great on the go. Even when you're leaving, you just take it and you can, you know, leave. This is around 5,000 rupees. I think, I'm not sure because I didn't buy it, but I really, really love the concept of this. Like, I think even for someone like me who's primarily a tea drinker, I enjoy like cappuccinos or like fancy coffee. But I don't like want a full-on coffee machine. It's small, it's compact, it works really well, and it gives you yummy coffee. So I'm gonna say to buy. Last one, chopsticks. Okay, so K-drama made me do this, okay guys? Like if you watch K-drama or if you're watching K-drama like me, you see them use all these steel chopsticks everywhere. Like it's crazy, but there are so many steel chopsticks. Now I have the really fancy ceramic ones in our house, which I don't think we use as often because we feel like they'll break and stuff like that. And while I was watching a lot of the K-dramas, I was like, oh my god, I should get these steel ones for here, like for rough use and just for my ramyun and stuff. And I bought these. I got a set of 2 for I think 150 rupees. You get them on Amazon. They're really cheap. And like, yeah, they look also cheap. I have one left now. No. So yeah, I mean, I definitely just bought these on a whim. You know, I think it was one of those suggested items because of obviously all my K-drama searches and all my Korean searches, and because I bought some ramyun from Amazon. I think they recommended these and I was like, ooh, the ones from the K-drama, let me buy. So yeah, this was one of those purchases. Are they worth it? If you're someone who likes to eat with chopsticks, yes, like I do like to eat with chopsticks and I quite enjoy them, and I wanted something rough and sturdy that I can keep. Like I know that a lot of the bamboo ones you get with takeaway and all, you can't really store those because they get fungus in places like Bombay when you have a lot of moisture. So the wooden bamboo ones, all of them like get fungus. The ceramic ones break easily. These are definitely the sturdiest ones if you're looking for chopsticks. So if you're looking for chopsticks and you like to eat with chopsticks, these are inexpensive and sturdy and definitely to buy if you're someone that just bought them because they were in a K-drama and you don't really eat with chopsticks. Not to buy. So that's it from me, guys. Those are all the items I'm going to review in this edition of To Buy or Not To Buy. Comment below with other things you guys want me to review and I will try and review them for you. See you guys. Bye.